Hi, it's John Flynn with Copley Advertising. Today we're going to talk about why Google is losing. Why is Google losing? What happened? It's like Google, and all of a sudden they're getting creamed out there. Okay, first of all, they have like, I don't know, 3-4 billion Android phones out there. So, and Google is still the 800-pound gorilla in the room. If Google makes a cohesive strike, then the game's over. If they got like all their power together and a super laser, and it's like Death Star action. But what's happening right now is that Google is too big. Google is too big, and there's too much paperwork and bureaucracy. So the engineers are getting really frustrated because the product managers are getting different orders from different people, and it's a little bit of a mess. So, Google, the cool and groovy, we're gonna be a forefront of technology and all kinds of good stuff, is now getting a little, hey, we're, a tremendous billion-dollar corporation, and, things don't move as fast. So, I mean, the disconcerting thing to me is that they're putting products out, and in the old days, if Google put a product out, I just bought it. It's just, forget it, it's Google. I mean, how bad can it be? And they're updated if it isn't. So, I got my Chromebook, which is fine, and I like it, and I bring it to coffee shops with me. But when's the last time they really kind of advanced on that one? I got my Chromecast stick, and then a Roku. So, as anemic Roku's been, Chromecast has been equally anemic. So, I'm not saying, it's cool. We'll have another video about why it's cool, Roku, but it's just another example of, how did Roku beat Chromecast? How did that happen? I don't see any more Chromecast. I see Roku's around. So, it's just like an interesting phenomenon. It's like they're taking shots and missing because the time they get everybody lined up to take the shot, it's not exact, and then there's no follow-up. Because then people start arguing what version 1.1 should be. So, Google's at an interesting place because it's not like there's nobody down the road. Google's number one client in AdWords is Amazon. And AdWords too. AdWords getting shelled. AdWords, it's like the CPC of wine or something is what, $20. Crazy. And now with Facebook is a lot cheaper and much more targeted. So, and I do mobiles, and mobile's like under $1 cost per click, and I'm like geofencing, drilling down the demographics. You're married, have kids, and still under $1. It's just the only AdWords things are, it's like the old Yellow Pages thing. Well, they're ready to buy. I don't know, are they? I spent $40,000-$50,000 a year on Google Analytics, and I didn't see the results, and I cut the budget, killed it. Hey, listen, AdWords, awesome, but CEO AdWords, I don't know, it's a lot of money. So, so Amazon is like the leading buyer of AdWords. It's not a good place to be, Google, because AdWords, Amazon is also your leading competition. Yep, AdWords, Amazon is the new Google, because the way you search for things is consumer driven. So, you know, it take AdWords. So if you're looking for like the best wine store, you could search it on Google, or you can go to Amazon and search best wine store, and it gives you all the wine you could possibly want. So, I mean, that's how the game is changing. And then, you know, Amazon's attitude about collaborating with people is very smart, because they collaborate with people because they're in the consumer buying thing. So they don't care about the technology. They do not want to be the leader of technology. They would be very happy to be second or third place in that realm, as long as they get people to buy shit. That's their goal. So, yeah, I mean, it's really interesting to see, you know, where Google's gonna shift, because, and I really think they should just be the, you know, they should have a plan to like launch a product every 2 years or something, you know, and just go to the drawing board, you know, and come up with something fantastic, research it, do everything you need to do, get everybody on board, and then every 2 years announce a new product. You know, it's kind of like the pseudo Apple strategy. So, you know, otherwise, you know, you could do these little Chromecast, which is a great idea, but not if you don't follow up with it. John Flynn, Copley Advertising, give me 1 month. 1 month. And I'll fix it.